Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Know Your Daughter to Item series. In our previous episode, we covered item from weapon, and we covered specifically, if you remember, we covered butterfly. In this episode, we'll be talking about silver edge. Alright, now, silver edge is an item purchasable at base shop under weapons. And we'll be looking at abilities, recommended heroes, tips, gallery, recent changes. But first, card view. It cost 5,450 gold. The sell value is 2,725 gold. Its active ability is Shadow Walk. It gives these bonuses, namely plus 60 attack damage, plus 35 attack speed. It's not shareable, you cannot disassemble it. It does not give any usage alert. This recipe requires Shadow Blade, Demon Age recipe. Now, looking into abilities, it's a no target ability, affects self or enemies. Makes you invisible for 17 seconds or until you attack or cast a spell. While invisible, you move 25% faster and can move 3 units. Attacking to and this invisibility will deal 300 bonus physical damage and disable their passive abilities for 5 seconds. Oh. Cast animation is instantaneously, fade time is 0.3 seconds, damage is 300, movement speed bonus is 25%, invisibility duration is for 17 seconds, break duration is for 5 seconds, and cooldown is 20 seconds, it costs 75 mana. Attack out of Silver Edge Shadow Walk has True Strike. Okay. Does not interrupt caster's channeling abilities upon cast. During this fade time, unit can still cast abilities and use items. Performing an attack removes Silver Edge buff and applies 300 damage to target. When invisible, unit can turn and pick up or drop items without breaking invisibility. Unit is also phased, meaning other units can walk through it without getting blocked. Bonus damage is not applied when attacking wards and buildings out of invisibility. Applies a break on target when attacking from invisibility, disabling passive abilities. Places debuff before attack damage is applied, but still relies on attack or projectile to hit. Okay. Invisibility is lost upon reaching cast point of abilities or upon finishing an attack for ranged heroes upon projectile launch. Okay. This means when attack misses, invisibility is still lost. No! Alright, so shares cooldown with other Shadow Blade based items. Okay. Recommended heroes list. Heroes who consider Silver Edge as a core item, which includes Dragon Knight, Legion Commanders, Lark, Kumka, Tiny. Heroes who lack mobility benefits from Silver Edge. Okay. Arc Warden, Draw Ranger, Archshaker, Lifestealer, Luna, Dread Prophet, Witch Doctor, Crystal Maiden. So heroes who lack mobility benefits from Silver Edge. Alright. Tips: be aware that break mechanic has no effect on your opponent's items. If they have Daedalus or Butterfly, for example, they will still receive full benefits of these items. Okay. Consider purchasing this item if enemy has troubling passive such as Blood, Berserker's Blood, Fury Swipes, Bristleback, Untouchable, Dispersion. Remember that abilities using stacks such as Reactive Armor, Necromastery, Fury Swipes are only prevented from gaining or placing new stacks. Okay. If target already has existing stacks on themselves or on their target, their passive can still function until stack expires, such as reactive armor's regeneration or armor pierce wives additional damage. Okay. Gallery, a hero affected by Silver Edge, Shadow, Walk debuff. Okay. Recent changes in 7.35D increased Shadow Walk duration from 14 to 17, and 7.35 versions it got a new rework. Old Silver Edge used to used Shadow Blade and Crystallis with the recipe, whereas New Silver Edge uses Shadow Blade, Demon Edge, and recipe, but price remains same. So increased attack damage bonus from 52 to 60, thanks to Demon Edge, I suppose, and remove critical strike because we are no longer using Crystallis in this new rework. In 7.34 versions, item cost changes. Reduce Crystallis cost from 1950 to 1900, increase recipe 500 550. Total gold cost remains same, 5450, even though it's got a new rework in 7.35 version. So I suppose I go there. So this is it, fella. We covered yet another item from weapons. We'll be covering Divine Repia in our next episode, and looks like it's going to be a very nice read as usual. Until then, be good to yourself and everybody around you, both in game and out game. Last but not least, good game, everybody. Good game.